It is talkSPORT. I'm Adam Catterall. Carlton Cole is alongside me. Ryan, how are you, mate? You good?
I'm good, pal. You?
Very well, my man. Did you go to the game tonight, or were you watching it at home?
I watched it at home, mate, and I'm just absolutely fed up.
Go on, then. Hang on. You're a United fan. You've won. Yeah. You've got a scabby one at last minute, mate. You're through to the next round. Why are you fed up?
Because we're so bad. It's so bad. We've won 2 games at home under this guy, Southampton and Leicester. And both times he was very, very lucky. And I'm going to make a prediction. He's not going to last until the end of the season.
Oh, blimey.
Do you not think?
No. Wow. Why? That is not his team. That's not his team.
If you broke your left foot, would you try and kick the ball with your left foot?
I wouldn't be able to.
Correct. These players cannot play this system. But he's still persisting on playing this system.
I don't get it myself. I understand. I agree with you there. He needs to adapt.
The results are dreadful. You've got to work with... A good manager works with what he's got. And this guy is playing a system that doesn't exist.
Do you know what it is, right? I'm going to say this to you, yeah? I think, because they've kind of forced his hand to come when he didn't want to come, he wanted to come at the end of the season. So he's probably said, listen, I'll come, but I ain't got the players that I'm not changing my way for your players that you've got now. I have to have my own style, and if they can't do it, they can't do it. But this is my style. I'm not gonna change it for nobody. But that's the forfeit that you must take. Yeah, that's what I think. Stupid. I think that must have been the conversation, because if you don't have the nous, or if you're too stubborn to change the style to the players that you've got, it's weird. Like, why would you keep on doing it? It's a sign of madness.
Yep.
Carlton, his first game as against Ipswich away, we drew 1-1.
Yep.
His best results are 2 draws. Liverpool and Arsenal.
That's crazy, isn't it?
We've scraped past Leicester. And we've scraped past Southampton.
You're right.
You're right.
You are right.
Seriously, it's crazy. And we've got no strikers whatsoever.
And he puts Kobbie Mainoo up front.
Yeah, he did last time.
Crazy. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Do you remember when Klopp came into Liverpool?
Yeah.
He came into Liverpool as a winner, right? And I remember that press conference, and he says, what did he call it? Heavy metal football, was it? Heavy metal football, I think he referred to the way he wanted to play. But there was no way that the players that he inherited, could play heavy metal football.
No.
So he had to adapt his own philosophies at the start in order to then, I need to get him out to bring this one in, get him out, bring this one in. And it took time. And look
it's a slow transgression
But look what Klopp then ended up building. He ended up building heavy metal football.
Yeah.
He won European Cups, won League and all that type of carry on, right? Amorim, I think right now...
He's a young manager.
Yeah, but I think you're right in what you're saying. He didn't want to come straight away. He wanted to come at the end of the season. And there's a little bit of ego and a bit of pig-headedness about this, to be fair.
It looks like it.
He should be coming in going, right, this lot can't do what I need them to do. But in the summer, I might be able to get 1 or 2 in, so therefore I can maybe adapt it to get it as close as I possibly can to 3-4-3. Okay? Right now, we're going to have to do 4-5-1. That's what we're going to have to do.
Yeah.
Right? And let's get... I mean, you pointed out, we were watching that game together today, right? And there were one point, you hit the pause button on the TV, you went, where are the United players? There were nobody in midfield.
Nobody.
None. They had lads at the back. They had 3 lads at the back. Yeah. Everybody was up front. Yeah. And then the whole middle of the pitch was blue. And you're thinking, where are they?
Yeah, where are they?
Completely gone.
And that's what and I'm thinking, come on. If you ain't got the players capable of doing what you want, then stop doing what you like. Do you know what I mean? I know you like to play a certain way. You've got to adapt, mate. Look, just for his own credibility. Yeah. And then we won't be getting calls like Ryan just now saying, I don't think he's going to be here till for the end of the season. Yeah. But he will be. Don't get me wrong. He will be, because I think the deal is I ain't got my players to play this style of football. So take it or leave it. I'm not changing. This is what I do.
But the thing is, right, he's harming himself, because he's going to get the window in the summer. And if they don't if they don't start the season next season like that,
major pressure,
mate, he's losing credit.
Major pressure.
What he should have done is gone, lads, right, okay, I'll amend it and I'll do what I need to do for now, which gets him a bit of credibility.
Any normal person would do that, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think it's normal.
Well, that gets you a little bit of credit with people. Yeah. You know what I mean? That you're working to the beat of the drum, and then when you do get your own thing, people will give you a little bit more leeway. He ain't going to get no leeway. If we got here, Glenn, how are you, mate?
Hello.
Go on, Glenn. You're on, pal. What do you want to say, pal?
I agree with you, to be fair, Adam. I mean, as a Leicester fan, I would rather it be done and dusted like it was, because VAR is not fit for purpose, is it? It's nowhere near Hawkeye. It's nowhere near TMO. So it's not even worth having. So I'd rather have it how it is now.
Mate, my attitude towards it is purely about the emotion. I understand that I'm missing out on maybe the correct decision 100% of the time or whatever it is that people want to throw at me. It's just the emotion of the goals, mate. I turn up, I go to football, I want to lose myself when the ball goes in the net. I want to look at the linesman. If the flag's not up, I'm in. I'm enjoying myself.
I'm with you. And that's why I can't wait for us to go down next season.
Oh, blimey.
Come and play some championship football with my Blackburn, mate.
Listen,
come and have a bit of that.
Glenn, my issue is it's not the fact that the technology's there, yeah? But we just don't know how to use the technology.
There you go.
We don't know how to use it. That's the problem. So it's, again, officiating. That's it. We're not good enough.
But why are rugby and cricket able to use it correctly?
I don't know. It's just something about football, mate. I don't know what it is. We make an easy game seem hard, don't we?
But like you say, as growing up, all of us, the first thing you do, you look, the goal goes in. Your first look is to the linesman. If the flag's not up, you're buzzing, ain't you?
Yeah,
that's it. You're away.
I just think we're overthinking it.
Trying to be too clever with it. Just common sense. A bit of common sense doesn't go amiss, does it? All right, then. Where's the common sense tonight? When you're looking right across the line, you can see 5 people offside.
Mate, he just needs to go Specsavers.
The lad takes the free kick and you go, I'll just keep my flag down here and see what happens.
Mate, there's no shame in going to Specsavers and just making sure your eyes are checked. You know,
I want to know what was going through his head, right? So Maguire heads it in. At that point, he's supposed to put his flag up in it. You're supposed to let the thing play out. And then the play finish.
He just ran off to the halfway line.
Yeah, I'm thinking, does he even have a second guess of himself?
Nah.
When he's running back to the halfway line, does he go, hang on a minute?
That's a bit weird, that. 5 of them.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. I thought they were going the other way.
Mate, I thought they were the defenders. Mate.
He's had a shocker, man.
Get a grip, mate.
Zach, how are you, pal?
Sorry, I don't like battering referees, by the way.
No,
but
they deserve it tonight.
Tonight, you're getting
it. They deserve it. Zach, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah, good, man.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm fed up with these callers calling in tonight, slandering Amorim. It's been non-stop over the last couple of weeks. You've made some good points tonight so far about it's not his team. He's been brought in mid-season, things like that. He's trying to make the best out of a bad bunch of players. Many people have called him before and said leopards don't change their spots. He's trying to make things work. He's not had a transfer window, a proper transfer window to make the transfers he wants.
Right.
Nothing's been done really this transfer window. They bought in a left wing back, which, okay, I don't get why he paid in that right wing back.
Yeah, there you go. I was just about to say that, Zach.
Trust me, I was there tonight. I didn't get it, why you've got a left winger or a left full back.
And the geezer on the left-hand side is a right-sided player, isn't he?
Exactly, but people need to be patient. Give him a transfer window in the summer.
Yeah, but Zach,
making them sort of decisions, you got to get back, didn't you?
Listen, Zach, the argument that people are making is that, yeah, absolutely, they fully understand everything that you just said, but you've just admitted yourself they don't have the players to play the way that he wants to play. So maybe he, as the manager, needs to change the way that he plays right now in order to get...
I disagree, not at all, because why do you bring a manager in to play a certain system? You bring him in, expect him to do 3-4 months playing a system which he does not want to play.
Because you're losing, mate, and you're not playing well.
Well, we're through to a quarter-final of the FA Cup, mate, and we're still in the Europa League. Okay, the league is written off. It is what it is. Look at Spurs, teams like that. That does not bother me. We're still in cup competitions. Yes, we're not a cup competition team, but at least he's put in 3-4 months worth of graft in to put his tactics into place. He can pick out...
Yeah, but half the lads that he's using in the tactics, mate, are going. They're not going to be playing it. He's going to be getting rid of them because you've just admitted that they're not good enough to play in the system.
So that's fine. But he's figuring this out.
So it's pointless. So the graft is pointless, isn't it? Yeah, the graft is pointless. Because if you're just telling me that he's putting the system in place for them to get used to the system, but then players are going. He's bringing new lads in, so he's going to have to start all over again. Why don't he just change the system and get the results?
Because then you're delaying time. At least he's got 3-4 months.
He's not delaying anything. He's not using these lads next year. They're going.
No, mate. He's picking out players now who he knows will be able to play that 3-4-3, and he can go into.
Okay, then. Name him. Who's in the system?
Ugarte played for Sporting Lisbon. He's a player that he knows. He's going to stay.
Right.
Lisandro Martinez. Okay, he's now got his ACL done, but he's clearly a full centre back. He can play on the left side of the back three. He's got a brilliant passing range. He will do the job there. You've got Ahmad. He's coming through the system. Garnacho, he came on and changed the game.
Garnacho, no.
Mate, they were selling him in January.
They were selling him in January because he don't fit the system, mate.
What? January window's over. Did they sell him?
No, they were getting rid of him.
Mate, he almost went Chelsea.
Did he go? Did he leave?
He almost went Chelsea.
Did he start tonight?
Did he come on and change the game?
Okay, so you've named 4 players. Go on.
Well, you didn't let me finish. All right, Mainu, Bruno Fernandes. We've just signed a new left wing back, Torgu. Okay, you played him on the right side. That was a bit questionable. But there's the list of players that he's building. There's plenty of deadwood in that club who've been through Mourinho, been through Ollie, Rangnick, Ten Hag. He needs to get these players gone. But him playing his system, I don't think people calling up going, oh, he's had 2-3 months in charge, he doesn't know what he's doing. Let's just go back to the old system that we used to play. Because I've been there with the United fans.
They're not saying that, mate.
They're not saying that. They're not saying that he doesn't know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Why are we not going back to a 4-back? Why are we not playing 4-5-1? I've heard you chaps say, why are we not playing the system?
Because you don't have all the players that you need to play the system successfully.
And I get that, but you may as well get these fundamentals in place so you can pick out who are the right people for this formation.
So, so we do it, and we get relegated. It'll be all right when you're in the Championship next season, yeah? You'll be happy with that.
If we're in the Championship, I'll eat me air.
All right, mate.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.